Welcome back to another episode of the Tidwell Taste Tour.
The Tidwell Taste Tour.
We have something that I've personally been wanting to try for quite some time now. This is the Samuel Adams Norse legend.
The Norse
Sahti.
legend.
Sahti is a Finnish recipe. It's a grape-based, kind of sweet, almost wine-like, as you might imagine, with the grape-based, the fake fruit.
Yeah.
It's this Finnish recipe that dates back from hundreds and hundreds of years ago. 7% alcohol by volume. This is obviously Sam Adams' take on it.
That's why it's the Norse legend.
Ale brewed with juniper berries and aged on juniper berries.
Brewed with and aged on. There's a lot of juniper berries going on in this whole thing here.
How I kind of first got intrigued by Sahti's was the Dogfish Head brewery makes a Sahti. They make a Sahti and it's really tasty. It has a very, very interesting flavor. As soon as I saw that Sam Adams was coming out with a line like this,
Don't glug glug. Don't glug glug my shit. Up, up, go up with it. Damn it, you didn't go up with it enough.
You didn't get glugged.
I know, but you should have went up with it a little more. With these,
Let's just try the damn beer.
Whatever.
Very sweet smell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure what to make of it, to be honest.
Me neither. It almost feels like just see if you follow me here. At first, it's almost like, well, it's just kind of a beer,
Right.
And then there's just like a sweetness.
Yes.
It's like,
And then kind of sort of the bitterness of the berries comes through.
yeah, yeah. I don't think I'm crazy about this. I don't think it's bad. But it's not. I don't think it's the type of thing I'm in love with.
Huh. The description reads, legend has it that barrels of this ancient brew were found on sunken Viking ships. This Nordic ale took root in Finland, becoming one of the oldest continuously brewed styles. Deep amber in color, this rugged brew's distinctive aroma and flavor comes from aging on a bed of juniper berries. The herbal, woodsy, and ripe citrus character of juniper enlivens a sturdy and smooth malt backbone for a fresh and flavorful brew. And if there's one thing that we know some people like being, it's the backbone of a band.
Sometimes you gotta just be the backbone.
Sometimes you gotta be the backbone. I don't really know what to make of it, to be entirely honest.
Well, it says it's fresh, bold, and lively.
The-
So what I think it's fresh, it's bold, it's lively, you know.
It's not. It's got so okay. At first, as he said, very just typical like darker ale.
Yeah, if someone handed this to me and really didn't say much, I would almost think
It's an ale gone a little bad.
Yeah. Honestly, that's kind of what I would think.
That's what I would think too. It's an ale, not real bad, but it's an ale like 3 months expired.
Yeah, it's just got this sweetness that
Seems
doesn't-
false.
It doesn't really add. It's
No.
not like a sweetness that adds to the flavor.
No.
That's what's weird about it. It's almost just a sweetness that's like, you know, the part of sweetness that's unpleasant. And I hate to just bash it because it's not like it's nasty, but the part of sweetness in like the basically when you think of sweetness, check it out. See if you see what I'm saying about it. All I get is the negative aspect of something being sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting the positive like flavor.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not getting like, oh, it's flavorful and sweet. I'm just getting like there's not a lot of flavor, and it's the sickening part of sweetness.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying. Yes, because I don't feel quite the same, but I definitely understand that it is kind of. It's kind of like when we talked about that DuClaw beer we tried.
And let me say, I love Sam Adams.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
no prejudice at all against
No,
Sam Adams.
this is-
I love Sam
this
Adams'
is-
product.
This is no prejudice whatsoever against Sam Adams. It's just I actually had. I think part of the problem is too. I had very high expectations because
Right, that too. I was actually expecting something pretty magnificent.
I was just expecting something totally unique and different because the other beers we've had,
We've had a few from the series,
great.
yeah.
Is
Is this the small batch series?
Yeah. On the back it says batch number and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, I think the rating is something like a 5.5. It's the only reason I'll give it. No, I don't think that's appropriate. I don't think 5.5 is appropriate. I think more like a 4.5.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Because the problem is, I want to give it good because of the unique.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little disappointed in this one.
Well, that's okay for two reasons. One, because Sam Adams has provided us with many surprises and great products.
Yeah. No, and I love that they're, willing
Me
to
too.
do stuff like this.
A couple of the things they have, the dark depths and stuff like that, they're great.
Mm-hmm.
The other reason I'm a little disappointed is because I was really, I don't know, I was really just hoping for something special.
Yeah, and I was almost expecting it to be more whiny.
Yeah, me too. More, because the Dogfish Head one's more
Mm-hmm.
rich, sweet, and whiny.
Mm-hmm.
This is more just
I was
ale.
expecting like a sweet beer
Yeah.
wine.
And who knows, this may be closer to the actual style than the Dogfish
Right.
Head.
Well,
Maybe.
the thing is, if I had, drank this on Viking ships, I'd probably be
Right.
pretty fucking impressed
Right.
that they could pull it off.
But it's not 1700s
But
anymore.
yeah, that's the thing is that you can say something's based on an old recipe, but it's like the Dogfish Head.
They do the Midas
the
Touch.
Midas Touch one. That's a good beer.
Which
But-
is not Egyptian, by the way.
Oh, you're right.
Let's end this fucking episode. Continue with your thought and let's end this
No,
shit.
the point is just that I can't give you a pass by saying, oh well, this is how they did it back then, just because. Well, I'm used to
Right.
how we do things now, so
Right.
it's like if I had a time machine and went back then and found this, maybe it would be comparatively to the shit they were doing at the time. Maybe this would be the best shit around. But
I
I'm
guarantee.
comparing it to the shit that's around right now.
Good point. Well said. 4.0, 4.5. Tidwell Taster will return. For some reason, the length is getting out of hand with these episodes, but
I know.
this is okay.
You gotta quit yapping. You're dragging it out.
Samuel Adams, Norse legend, Sahti. We'll be back.